Goldie Hawn. All next on Live. Now here are Regis Philbin and Kathie Lee Gifford.
Who am I being rude to?
No, not rude.
Oh.
Rude.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Everybody.
Hey, Thursday, October 24th, 1996, a morning that New Yorkers will always remember from that game last night. Look out there. Look at Central Park right now. Look at that sun shining. Listen to that band playing. That's the music of the city. The Yankees have tied it up in the World Series. What a day, Brooklyn Bridge. Wow, it's playing everywhere. Even over in New Jersey, they're singing, yes. Absolutely.
I can't believe Gelman's going to pay for that music.
Absolutely incredible. Right there, the New York Post, the Daily News, all even.
What a comeback. I think we went to sleep and it was 6-0.
You mean you missed the game?
Yeah, so?
Well, here's what happened to me. It was 6-0. Then it was 6-3, and Bilecki's in there, this relief pitcher for the Braves, and he's mowing them down. I mean, he's striking out everybody, you know, the entire side. And so Joy comes in and says, you know, Kramer, she's in the other room, and she had a TV set on.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. We always watch Seinfeld, but hey, I'm sorry, Jerry, the Yankees, you know, not even you're watching Seinfeld. But so she says, Kramer mentioned the coffee table book. So that's the bit we did.
Oh, I love that. It's the best episode they ever did.
So I said, well, let's take a look at that, you know,
yes.
Because the Yankees are going nowhere. So flipped over, turned out the light, watching the TV, boom, out cold. Out cold.
So you missed the game, too.
So I woke up briefly and I said, you know, I don't know if the coffee table thing ever came on. So I finally flipped it off and went to sleep, forgetting about the Yankee game, figuring it's over. Now, I woke up around midnight, and I said, now, here's what I have to do when I want to put on a TV set in my house. I have to press a button from the little box, you know, the thing.
Then there are two other controls, right, that you have to...
But I don't have those, so I got to get out of bed, walk across the room.
Oh, poor thing.
Yes, I do. And press the on and off button. Now, why can't I get that done in one button, Gelman? Can you come over?
You could.
Universal remote.
I want you to come over and do that for me. It drives me crazy, so I said, well, I mean, the game is probably off now. They're probably on the news. So I took a pass, didn't get up. This morning, wake up, and here is the most stirring comeback in Yankee history. Leyritz ties it up. Boggs gets a walk in the 10th inning, has the winning run, and then Jeter. I mean, we win it 8-6. In fact, I'm going to call her up right now.
Joy? She told you not to call anymore, Reach.
I'm calling.
She told you not to call her at home.
How dare her come in? And
she doesn't have an office, so I guess she doesn't want you to call her at all.
Was that... the coffee table thing was not on?
Not yet. They're building to it.
Oh, building to it. November sweeps, I'm sure. She doesn't want you to call her.
Where is she?
Shopping.
She knows you're
Good
calling.
girl, Joy.
I can't believe it.
Your own wife is dissing you. I'll get Frank if you want. 7. There's a 7 in his number, okay?
She's ducking my call, Gelman. This is the last outrage.
That's an easy number to remember, Reach. That's good. Now I've got it.
Hello.
Sorry, Joy.
Hey, Joy, do you know what
Hi,
happened?
Kathy.
Hi, Joy. How are you, precious?
I was having a nice morning.
I tried, Joy. Did you see me try?
I know. And you know what, Regis? I did tell you not to call me. Remember?
Sorry, that was before this stirring Yankee finish.
Now, all I said to you was, I think your show is on. You are perfectly free to watch whatever you want to watch.
Well, I realize that, but I mean, had you not come in, you see, first of all, I don't see you at night. She's in the darkness in another room, whispering to her sister in Hawaii.
Oh, no.
And if I can buy it... So, you know, like The Outsider, when sisters talk.
Yes.
But anyway, you know what happened?
What?
The Yankees came back.
We fell asleep, and the Yankees came back, and you know that...
Oh, yes, that. Of course I know what happened, because you just told me. But
Thank you.
You have to come into the room. It's my bedroom, too.
I know, but here's what I hate. I hate that stupid TV set that requires 2 clicks before you can get it on. And where's the other clicker?
You don't have to get out of bed. Well, you do, but most people wouldn't.
Well, how do you turn it on then?
There's another remote.
Well, where is it?
It's next to your bed.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Can't you two work these things out like normal people at home?
Anyway, Joy,
Valuable airtime.
I miss...
I'm really sorry about that. From now on, I'll watch Kramer. I'll watch the show in the other room.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Joy, you can come over to our house and watch anything you want, sweetheart.
I
I just might do that.
missed the greatest comeback in Yankee history.
Take a little responsibility for yourself.
Oh, boy, I was...
Because you can't stay awake at night.
Well, you passed out too, didn't you? So exhausted from the aggravation. I'm wondering what you're saying to your sister that I can't hear.
Joy, is there anything going on we should know about, hon?
Nothing I can talk about, no.
Lots of whispering.
You know what? I'm sure...
We're just catching up on, I haven't talked to her in months, and Regis seems to resent it when I talk to my sister.
He
I
says
don't
it
know
all.
why.
I just want to hear.
He gets jealous.
So
Just want to know what's happening.
He wants to think he's the center of your universe.
Well, he is.
Joy, that's the nicest thing you said to me in a long time.
Stunned, right? You're
I really am.
speechless.
All
Okay,
right.
I have to get in the shower and get dressed, okay?
Excuse
I'm going
us.
to the ribbon
Excuse
cutting.
all of us.
Are you coming over, Joy?
Yes,
That
if I
you're,
could get dressed, I would.
you're a dear. Thank you so much.
Okay,
We'll
and
see you there.
The call.
Okay, babe. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You are the luckiest
Excuse me, I
man
didn't
on
say
the face
goodbye
of the
yet.
earth.
Anyway, it was a marvelous comeback, all tied up tonight. Andy Pettit against John Smoltz, and we go at it again in Atlanta. The Yankees, the guys in the prop house, Bobby just reminded me, that through all of these playoff games and everything else, the Yankees' record on the road, 17-0. Right, Bobby?
You mean they do much better when they're away?
That's what it sounds like, you know? 17-0 on the road. Right, Bob?
Yes, Baltimore this year, then Cleveland, and now Atlanta.
Baltimore, Cleveland, and Atlanta. Were the 17 games on the road?
They won.
I don't think so, Bob.
I think so.
I
Well,
never
all right.
argue with Bobby.
So anyway, Bobby's right. Anyway, so we'll see what happens tonight. A crucial game, but they are coming back to New York City to finish off the series this weekend.
Yes, yes, yes. Jo went and had a lovely lunch yesterday with our friend. You've known her forever, and so have I. And she's now a New Yorker. Phyllis George has
Oh, yeah, sure.
is here in New York, and
Yeah.
so it's the first chance I'd had since she moved here to just sort of catch up with her. So Frank and I had lunch with her. Cocoa puzzle. Cocoa puzzle.
Will you pass me the puzzle, please, Coco?
Lovely little jewel right there in, on the east side. So while I was there, I walked in. I guess I was early. By noon, are you just starved?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So I guess it was like a minute to noon or something. I was a little anxious. So get to the restaurant, go to the ladies' room, and there's this darling waitress putting on mascara. And you know that you're a little early when the help's not ready yet, and everybody's sort of not thrilled to see you. But she couldn't have been nicer. We talked, and she ended up being waitress at our table. And when I was leaving, she said, "Will you do me a favor?" And I said, "Me? The sweetest
What do you need,
person
man?
in the world? Yeah, anything I can do." She said, "About a year ago, a player was in town from the Cincinnati Bengals. Our eyes met. We had something going. It was kismet. It was fate."
The guy ordered spaghetti from her, and she thinks he's in love with her.
She said, and then he left, then she said he came back looking for me, and I was off that day.
He was looking for a salad.
So she said, "Will you please tell Rico, who's with the Cincinnati Bengals, that Ava is waiting for him."
Ava and Rico. Cincinnati Bengals and Coco Pazzo.
Since I was the only one there and I was waiting, you realize how insecure you are. You think you're a pretty secure human being, good self-image, until you're alone in a restaurant, waiting for somebody
You
to
mean
join
there was nobody else there? You were there that early?
I was there with Ava, you know.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I hear somebody clear their throat
And it's
coming
Rico.
around the corner.
And it was Rico.
No. I said, "Oh, I know that. That's my husband. It's this guy from Naples who walks in who's a waiter. I've never seen him before. He has no idea who I am, and I feel like a total idiot." Never go early to a restaurant.
It is embarrassing
It's
sitting there alone.
embarrassing.
Yeah, sure.
I'll never forget the time I was waiting in a restaurant for I was for Phyllis George another time.
What is it with Phyllis?
I don't know.
Never gonna have lunch with her again.
Never. And I'm sitting there, and Liza Minnelli and her godmother, I guess, are sitting at another banquet.
Yeah.
And, You find things in your purse to pretend you're busy. You find just one little slip of paper, you can make a list about something, just a bit. So, you know.
You're faking it.
I faked it for about as long as you could fake it, right?
And then finally reinforcements
Finally,
came.
Liza looked at me so pitifully with those beautiful, you know, sort of sad eyes she's got anyway. And she looked at me, she goes, "Would you like to join us?" Which was very sweet. And so that's the way I sort of felt again yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring a bigger purse with a manila folder so I can look busy.
And people who show up on time.
Yes, because I don't like cell phones in any way, but I really don't like them in restaurants.
Do you carry a cell phone?
I don't have one.
Do you carry a cell phone?
No.
No, come on.
I don't.
You got it before them going on, right? A woman like you with all those enterprises, there's got to be lots of, you know.
Hey, it's not me I'm worried about. I'm worried about you. I'm going to get your life organized, mister. I am your manager. You and I need to have some dinner. I'm going to get your life, you know,
Speaking of
organized.
managers, our general manager has left the station after a very wildly successful tenure as general manager of WABC TV, Walter List. Nickname,
Phantom.
My nickname for him was the Phantom.
Yes.
This guy, talk about, you know, hands off, but always there, always watching.
All knowing, all seeing, just never
yeah,
seen.
You never see him. One day I did see him, and this is what I saw. That's it. That
Yeah,
was the way
he
the
learned.
Phantom.
He
The way the
learned.
Phantom operated. Anyway, he's a real button-down guy, you know, New York guy, and they made him chairman of Buena Vista Syndication.
Yes.
I mean, and they're sending him out to Burbank, out to the Disney lot in Burbank. Can you, Walter List walking down Dopey Drive with Donald Duck? I don't see him, but he's out there already. He
They
left.
already
He's
have
gone.
some.
Come
He
on.
and his beautiful wife, Lisa.
Wow, I can't
I
believe
know.
it. Donald Duck and the Phantom.
It's a huge break for him, and he well-deserved. As you said, he did very, very well here.
Yep.
For a guy who played as much golf as he did, it's amazing what that man got accomplished.
Now that I review the whole thing, why did they pick him?
I think my theory is he's got to work out your latest deal, and it's too big a job for
my deal
him.
is done. It's
he
over.
can't
I
take it. He
Please
left.
forget about it. Hey, you know who's in the audience? An old friend of ours who's been on our show a number of times, formerly with the Harry Winston. Lawrence Crashes. Look how
Hey,
handsome Lawrence looks
Lawrence
over there.
has lost some weight, hasn't he?
Yes, beautiful. Very
Lawrence
handsome.
looks so handsome.
Yeah.
Svelte.
I always said, you know, we used to use Lawrence at Christmas time with the jewels and everything, fantasy gifts. And,
Yes.
And he always became George Sanders on
Yes.
the air. You know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Then you get him off the air. Hey, how are you?
How much weight have you lost?
I lost 40 pounds.
You health reasons or what? You look fantastic.
Health reasons.
Yeah. Well,
Doctor
good.
wanted me to go on high blood pressure medicine, and I said, well, can I lose the weight instead? He said, try. Mm-hmm. And now I'm on nothing.
So what diet did you go on?
Good for you.
The Regis Philbin diet.
No. Is it
No,
was
I just my own, and power walking 4 miles 3 or 4 times a week really made the tremendous difference.
Look how blue his eyes look.
Lauren, looking very svelte and dangerous.
Nice to see you again, Lawrence.
Good to see you.
Morning.
All right, Halloween right around the corner, and incidentally now, Gelman admitted yesterday, we not sure what we're going to do.
We not sure?
Yeah, we
Sound
not
like
sure
Kathie.
at all.
We not sure.
We not sure. But the masks keep coming in. This is going to be a banner year for masks. And here are yet 2 more masks, courtesy of Gelman and Art Moore. A lion and a rabbit.
Oh, those are cute.
A little something different, you know?
You know, they don't look as smothering as some of the stuff. They're easier to breathe, much more comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah.
You know, you go out and buy all these expensive things for your kids, and then the kids won't wear these masks because they're uncomfortable in them.
But you know, we had quite an epic scene here the other day when Art Moore took his last mask off, you know?
The Hillary Clinton one?
Yeah, Art, because it's really something to see. Art, why don't you take that mask off and let's see.
This one's not so bad.
Oh, the hair stayed in place. Okay, all right. All right,
By the way, Helma was so upset yesterday. We still don't have cable out at our house, and she missed the whole conversation of you trying to set her up with Art.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know if you're coming to the ribbon cutting today, Art, but Helma will be there.
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Oh, sure. What do you have more important to do than to come to the official ribbon cutting ceremony at Cassidy's place?
Well, it's in business here. Since we're leaderless.
What kind of a weak excuse was that? I've heard of I turned my ankle or something, but we have a business here. You see, with Walter List gone, walking down Dopey Drive with Donald Duck.
The mouse can play.
He's in command. Can you believe this man's in command of the whole WABC?
It's a frightening
premium.
thought.
Yeah. Maybe you ought to put on the mask and wear it all day. Like, scare the heck out of anybody who comes. All right, so today's the day. 11 o'clock is then when the official. Now this is the last earth-turning ribbon-cutting ceremony.
Yes.
Because there've been at least 12 and a half of them. You know what I mean?
It's been there more than we planned. We had the one with Mrs. Clinton back in June, but
Right.
Mayor Rudy Giuliani wanted to do this.
Mayor
so
couldn't make that one, so he's having his own today.
That's kind of
and next
sort of-
week, Governor Pataki's going to cut his ribbon.
And then Dennis Vacco, the Attorney General.
Absolutely. Everybody gets a ribbon to cut. All right, so what's the trivia here?
The show. When I'm right.
You're
Rich.
right. Oh, good lineup tomorrow, Gilman. Tomorrow on Live, profiler actress Ali Walker, actor Ted Danson, and funny man Tim Conway.
Oh, I love
Not a
him.
bad lineup.
Love him.
All right, here's the question. Tim played Ensign Charlie Parker on the 1960s Armed Forces sitcom opposite Ernest Borgnine. Name this series. So what 1960s sitcom starred Tim Conway and Ernie Borgnine? Now on our show today, had a tremendous night last night in Carnegie Hall. Whoopi Goldberg will be out here in just a minute.
Also, Ray Romano, everybody loves Raymond, and Claudia Cohn with the latest on Cher and Goldie Hawn.
All right. Let's go out to Southern California. Nancy Thornton lives in Oceanside, California. Nancy, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm so excited to talk to you.
You're not
Thank
near
you.
the fires at all, huh, Nancy?
Well, Carlsbad is right next door.
I am, but not near enough to be in danger. I was right by where the fires were last Saturday.
How many homes went down in these fires?
Over 100.
A lot.
A lot, yeah. Gee, that's too bad. I don't know. Is Oceanside and Carlsbad, are those areas threatened by the annual fire siege out there?
They haven't really been in the past, but there is an awful lot of brush around. A lot of it is very rural.
So is it out now?
Pretty much, yeah.
The winds really died down, and that helped a great
Nothing sadder than going by a fire scene or right after it's just swept through, you know, when you see the chimney standing and
And
everything
the
else.
people going through what's left.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's very sad.
You know, it's so weird, too. I'd been out for Katie and Dean's wedding the weekend before, and I just said to this guy out there, it's so great California came through the fire season this year.
but it just really...
And then it happened right away.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the fire season's just starting.
Really? When I lived out there, it seemed to be like from September on.
Well, it could start early, too, sure.
Yeah,
All through the
depending on how
fall.
dry.
So you watch us on KUSI?
Well, I do, and I have to tell you guys, Regis, my cousin gave me your book for my birthday, and I absolutely love it.
Well, let's talk about that for a while. Well, what page did you love best?
Yeah, I loved it all. I have all the books you guys have done.
Yeah, good.
Well, thank
that's
you.
good, Nancy.
And Kathie Lee, I want to ask you, I have looked and looked and looked for your dream ship for my grandson, and I can't find it.
That's been a problem. Unlike Madonna, I got a little lost in that Warner Brothers shuffle. They made real sure that Madonna's albums were right out there, boy. But mine are a little difficult to find. Try Walmart.
Really?
That's all I can say.
Now, listen, I'm amazed.
Actually, I'll be happy to send you one for your
If you
grandson.
Would you really?
Absolutely. What's his name? And I'll sign one to him.
His name is Christopher Robin.
Oh, sure. Right. Right.
It is.
And he knows Pooh personally.
Yeah.
Every baby knows
And my
Pooh
name is
personally.
Tigger, all right?
I'm Tigger.
Yeah.
I'm Tigger.
All right, Nancy, so the question is, what the 1960s sitcom are we talking about with Tim Conway and Ernie Borgnine?
I don't know.
You really don't
Yes,
know?
you do. Read it again. Played Ensign Charlie Parker on a 1960s Armed Forces sitcom opposite Ernest Borgnine. So I think it's the only series Ernest Borgnine did, isn't it, Reach?
Yep, think so. No? Can't come
I
up with
don't
it?
know.
All right, darling. Nancy, nice
Well,
talking
Nancy, that
with
Dream
you.
Ship album will go out to you today, and God bless your little grandson.
Mary Ann Townsend watches us on WILX in Lansing. And she lives in DeWitt, Michigan. Hi, Mary Ann.
Hi,
Hello.
Regis.
Oh, listen to this. I used to work for O'Leary Paint in Lansing.
Yep.
That's your friend.
Yeah, Dave O'Leary went to school with me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
his family owned one paint store. Now he's built it into two. But anyway, I guess you talk about paint in Michigan. You got to talk about O'Leary paint, right?
Yeah. Actually, my brother manages one in Grand Rapids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you happy working for the O'Learys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
No, I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom.
Did they pay well?
No comment.
Nothing's changed with him. All right, so the question is, what sitcom are we talking about? Tim Conway, Ernie Borgnine?
I don't know. I'm only 30 years old.
Boy, I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm only 30 years old. I don't know.
Well, you want to know something? 30 years ago, it's when this was airing.
Sounds like you got little ones at home, right, Marianne?
Yeah.
All right, I'll send you a record.
Hey,
Thanks.
It's getting expensive.
Open up a can of paint on me. See you later. Alice Hopper, Miami, Florida.
Alice is going to know. I just know it.
WSV in Miami. Yes, Alice, how are you?
Just fine.
Nice nighttime shot of that. You know, off the water, going in. That's the shot in Birdcage, you know, where Mike Nichols comes right off the water, right into that club. Okay, Alice, they're rushing us. What is the answer here?
I don't know either. The only one I know is Airwolf.
You don't remember this epic series?
No, I sure don't.
You're all going to remember the minute you hear it. You're going to go,
Absolutely.
oh, my gosh.
Hey,
Sorry,
Alice, take care of Miami.
Bye.
Ria Casana, Laconia, New Hampshire. Ria, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm so happy.
Hey, there's Rico.
Yeah, who's this guy over here?
This is Rico from the Bengals.
My daughter Joy was visiting me, and that's her sense
She
of
wishes
humor.
it was Rico.
I wish it was Rico.
That was an old shot of me many years ago. So, Ria, what's the answer, babe?
McHale's Navy.
That's it.
Please pick a number between 1 and 172.
I'll pick 21.
21.
Congratulations, Ria. You and our lucky audience winner have each won a Berkline Touch Motion Wallaway recliner, a perfect blend of style and comfort. Fully reclines when placed near a wall. Includes comfort rest mid-ottoman for full leg support when reclined. From the Berkline Corporation, your prize is valued at just under $500.
Back with Whoopi in a minute.
Still ahead on Live, comedian turned actor Ray Romano, Claudia Cohen with the latest on Cher, and also Goldie Hawn. And coming up next, actress Whoopi Goldberg.